We begin in Academy District 20, where a school spokesperson confirms tonight it is considering using the FASTER program, a course that would train teachers to carry firearms.
An executive at FASTER told us today it wouldn't be the first district in Colorado to consider implementing the program. KRDO 13's Emily Coffey is live in front of the D20 administration building with more on what that could look like. Emily.
Yeah, Bart, Heather, the idea of using FASTER to arm teachers and staff in districts isn't new to Colorado. I spoke to the CEO and founder today who told me that she's worked with dozens of districts statewide in Colorado. She also said that she'd spoken to multiple D20 board candidates during the election season, some of whom were in favor of the idea and others who weren't.
There are concerns from people who don't like this policy that a student might get a firearm, that somebody in a crazy situation, that the wrong person might get harmed or injured. Those are all very good things to talk about.
According to parents in the district, Superintendent Ginger Hauber confirmed in a meeting last week that leaders are discussing whether to use FASTER, a training program aimed at arming teachers as a way of upgrading safety and security.
There have been no school shootings in schools across the country where staff is armed. Zero.
Teachers trained through FASTER are then able to carry concealed firearms in the classroom on a voluntary basis, of course.
What we see time and time again is that teachers and coaches and administrators run toward the sound of gunfire and shield students with their bodies.
Teachers and staff go through a multi-layered vetting process before they make it to the FASTER program.
We think it's better for them to run toward the sound of the gunfire with the ability, the mindset, and the tools to stop the killer.
And even after staffers are admitted into the training program, instructors continue their evaluations.
There have been a small handful, maybe 3 people, who've gotten through their whole school's vetting process, and then they come to our class, and we say, we've got some sort of a red flag through the course of the class.
The president of FASTER tells KRDO 13 she has already worked with schools in over 40 Colorado districts, and the program has been implemented in Peyton and Hanover, as well as the Liberty Tree Charter School in D49.
We have met a very broad swath of school employees. The commonality with all of them, to a person, every one of them would run toward the sound of gunfire and die to protect children.
But we've also heard from Academy D20 parents this week, worried about whether arming teachers is a safe option. A statement from D20 today confirming that the FASTER program is under consideration, but it's just one way the district is looking to upgrade safety on its campuses. A public meeting to discuss implementing these new safety policies will be held next week. You can find continuing coverage of that here and on KRDO.com. Reporting live in front of the Academy District 20 Administration Building, Emily Coffey, KRDO 13.